Greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Doyle, better known to y'all as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a review of the original version of A Star is Born from 1937, which I just finished watching but on Prime, because it's on there, not just on Turner Classic Movies. Anyway, the film was produced by David O. Selznick and directed by William A. Wellman from a script that he co-wrote. The film stars Jack Gaynor and Fredric March. Now, this was actually the first ever Technicolor film. Well, one of the first ever ones. Well, for live action, because of course we'd have others. Well, there'd be others, which include the original Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs animated feature, and of course, a couple of years after that, we'd get The Wizard of Oz and Gone with the Wind. But this surpasses The Wizard of Oz as the oldest film I've seen. Anyway, this, of course, is the film about an aspiring Hollywood actress who gets a little help from a fading movie star who tries to launch her career. Now then, I will say that, though this is the second time I've seen this, so I'm going to give some of this movie away, but I'm going to try not to give all of this away. I'm going to try anyway. Now, Miss Gaynor plays a North Dakota farm girl named Esther Victoria Blodgett, who, of course, will later be given a new name after that later on. Well, she yearns to become an actress in Hollywood, but her aunt and father discourage such thoughts. But her grandmother gives her, her own savings to follow her dreams. So she goes to Hollywood and tries to land a job as an actress, but so many others had the same idea and stuff like that. And, well, she befriends a new resident at the boarding house she stays, an assistant director named Danny, who is also out of work. So they go to a concert to celebrate Danny's employment, and Esther has her first encounter with Norman Maine. That's, of course, Fredric March's character. But he's been a major star for years, but unfortunately he's been an alcoholic for so long, making his career go on the downward spiral. So Dan gets Esther a one-time waitressing job, but soon she catches Norman's eyes and gets his longtime producer and good friend Oliver Niles to give her a screen test, and thus he gives her the new name Vicky Lester. So she practices for her few lines for a tiny movie role. But apparently, Norman persuades Oliver to cast her for the female lead in his current film, titled The Enchanted Hour. And apparently, it really impressed everyone, even as viewers continued to lose interest in Norman. And let me tell you, even when Norman promises to give up drinking, he still continues, going into the night when Esther is about to receive an Academy Award. Yeah, which reminds me, this film was actually nominated for several awards, including Outstanding Production, which actually, aka Best Picture. This was actually the first color film to be nominated for that. Also, Best Director and Best Actor and Actress for March and Gaynor, Eric Stacey for Best Assistant Director, and Best Writing for the Screenplay. But all those were just the nominated ones. It did win 2 awards for Best Writing, Original Story. Yeah, not the screenplay, but the original story got the best writing for the original story, and a special award for W. Howard Green, yeah, who did the cinematography. Okay, now I'm getting it somewhere. But anyway, well, now under the name of Vicky, she's trying to keep Norman on the path of trying not to go into be an alcoholic again. But well, apparently he gets in so much trouble and well, gets sent to jail for a bit well, sort of. But Esther pleads him to let him off the hook. Because after he was arrested for drunk driving, but soon, well, things do take a turn for the worse of what happens for Norman about close to the end. But I'm not going to tell you that because I'm sure some of y'all know what it is. But if you haven't, I would highly recommend this movie. Yes, this is a movie I would recommend. It may be old and what have you. It may be over 80 years old. But nevertheless, I think it's a good movie. It's not as bad as I thought it would. But anyway, I especially did like the ending. Now, what did I think of this? I think it's a pretty good movie, despite it's less than 2 hours running time, but still, that's fine, since it was an early movie. And, well, I love the performances we got from Miss Gaynor and Mr. March, plus the supporting cast. I think the story was real good, and I gotta say it was well worth watching. So anyway, after this, there would be 3 actual remakes, which I'll be reviewing all of those next week because I've got some other stuff to review. So there were 3 other remakes. The first one was 1954, which starred Judy Garland and James Mason. And then in 1976, but only it focused on music, which starred Chris Christopherson and Barbara Streisand. And then again 2018 with Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga. Which, of course, had its story based on the other 2 remakes. But anyway, the original Star is Born is definitely a good one. Probably not one of the best, but it's still good though. I think you should check it out. It is on Prime instant streaming, so check it out if you really want to see what this was like long before the recent remake. If you've seen it, I'm sure some or a lot of y'all have seen it. But anyway, that'll do it for my review of A Star is Born. What did you think of this movie? Please tell me in the comments section. Like and subscribe to my channel and be a part of the Big D Nation. Also click on the bell to get notified for more from me, of course. And thank you again for watching, and join me again next time because I'll have more chick flicks and rom-coms coming up. Now, coming up this Sunday, I will be reviewing a couple of teen comedies, which will be Pretty in Pink and Mean Girls, which I'll be this Sunday. But tomorrow, look for a very special review. I ain't telling you what it is though, but it'll be the newest movie I'm gonna go see, and then on Monday, I will resume with reviewing A Star is Born when I review the 1954 version. So thank you again for watching, and if you liked what you saw, check out these other recent vids. In the upper left-hand corner is my review of A Walk to Remember, which actually does have a tragic ending and what have you to one of the main characters, just like this is. In the upper right-hand corner is my review of The Princess Diaries, where one girl goes from a total geek to a totally cute, adorable princess. In the bottom left-hand corner is my recent review of another, chick flick of a gal that undergoes a bit of a transformation, pre-woman, that I did last night. So anyway, I think you'll check out either of those. Any of those have been doing pretty well. The pre-woman and Princess Aries reviews, I thank you. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to go to my channel and subscribe. Thank you again for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya!